I have come as a light into the world, so that everyone who believes in me won't live in darkness. John 12, verse 46, actually sounds a little bit like John chapter 3, verse 16, right? For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever would believe in him will not perish, but have eternal life. It's the same idea, right? Jesus comes into the world as light, so that those who believe in him won't live in darkness. But what I love about this passage is it takes away that hint of, well, let's call it condemnation. Now, I don't believe John 3:16 is actually condemning. I think we've done that. I think John 12:46 sheds a little bit of light on that idea that John 3:16 shares as well. And it's this: those who believe in Jesus, those who believe in not only the ministry of Jesus, but also the divinity, the godness of Jesus, those who find hope in the resurrection of Jesus, they're not walking in darkness. They're not walking in a darkness. Now, sometimes we use this light and dark metaphor a bit too literally. But think about what that metaphor is really getting at. When we're walking in darkness, we're stumbling around. We're grabbing on to whatever we can grab hold of to try to find some semblance of security, of comfort, of familiarity. I think about the times when I've had to get up from bed in the middle of the night and I walk around, and even though it's my home, suddenly it feels a little unfamiliar, and I'm doing this activity to try to make sure I don't run into walls. Walking in dark in life can feel like that. Trying not to run into stuff. Trying to avoid stubbing our toes, if you will. So does that mean that life becomes easy to navigate once we believe in Jesus? No. Life still is tough to navigate, and life still throws us lemons, to say the least. But what John 3:16 and John 12:46 are getting at is that when we believe in Jesus, when we place our hope in Jesus, when we trust in the promise, the love, the grace, and the peace of Jesus, suddenly we're not stumbling around anymore. And we find that we can walk in light. And life just becomes a little bit more visible. But so does hope. Amen.